Rudy Rodriguez Showmont here with Hurricanes Unfiltered. We are here live at the Hard Rock. Miami Hurricanes, ranked number 2 coming in tonight, will not be ranked number 2 at the end of this weekend after the AP poll gets dropped because the Canes suffered a devastating loss, shocking loss to Louisville 24-21 here at the Hard Rock. Carson Beck threw 4 interceptions tonight. Wasn't the greatest performance by Carson Beck, including a game-ending interception at the 25-yard line or so, with the Canes in field goal range with a chance to put the game into overtime. It was a very uneven performance by the Hurricanes tonight. The game started off real poorly with Louisville scoring back-to-back to go up 14-0 in the first quarter. Louisville, finished with 367 yards. The Canes had 334 yards, but it was more so how the game went. Miami was unprepared tonight. They were clearly unprepared for the gimmick plays that Louisville was incorporating to their offense. It just wasn't a nice performance. Obviously, defensively, the first quarter was a disaster. The Canes got back in the game, but there was questionable offensive play calling throughout the game. It was a mosh pit of crap most of the night. They got it to 14-10 at the half. It was 17-13 going into the fourth quarter. They had opportunities inside the 10-yard line, inside the 20-yard line, where the play calling was very, very suspect in my opinion. Malachi Tony lit it up. He had 9 catches, 135 yards. He threw for a 2-point conversion, scored on an end around for a touchdown. Kid is unbelievable. He is an absolute playmaker, but it wasn't enough. Fact of the matter is, Louisville came in with a solid game plan that the Canes weren't ready for. For one, Ruben Bain and Akeem Mesdor were completely neutralized because all Louisville did was throw short passes and crossers the entire night. They didn't go downfield. They didn't give those guys chances to rear their heads back and hit the court and hit Miller Moss. On top of that, Isaac Brown ran for over 100 yards. He was piecing up the Canes defense, which was a massive shock. The tackling tonight was the worst we've seen all season from the Hurricanes. He was getting inside of holes, sweeping outside. It was just one of those types of games where you're sitting here saying everything's going wrong, but yet the Canes still had a chance to tie or win the game in the fourth quarter, down 24-13. Keontae Scott drills Isaac Brown and forces a fumble at the 20 that's picked up and returned to the 10-yard line. A couple plays later, Malachi Scott hits the end zone on an end around. Next play, he hits his own pass on an end around pass to C.J. Daniels, make it 24-21. The Canes get the ball back, have a chance to win the game. 4 minutes of ball with 3 timeouts. More questionable timeout usage, again, in my opinion, when it comes to this coaching staff. I do not understand the non-usage of timeouts. They burn so much clock, and we'll go over it in more depth in our full video, but it was just bad game management once again. Canes took a L. This is major in terms of ACC championship opportunity. They now have a loss. Virginia, Georgia Tech are both undefeated in conference play. It's quite possible that Miami does not make the ACC championship now, but that doesn't end their opportunity to make the playoffs. They just have to make it a lot harder on themselves, because now they will be, if they go 11-1, they will probably make the playoffs, but they will be traveling, and they'll be probably an 8, 9, 10, 11 seed, depending on how all the cards play out this season. But they have an opportunity. Hopefully this is a wake-up call for them, because they have the talent to win. They have the talent to go deep in the playoffs this year, but you can't have performances like this. You just can't. However, again, at 11-1, even not making the ACC championship, they do have an opportunity. So they need to not act like this season is over. They need to pick up the bootstraps, pick up their big boy pants, and next week against Stanford, have to put on a show and get it back together. That's all we got here for tonight, here at the Hard Rock. Again, Rudy Rodriguez Showmont, Hurricanes Unfiltered. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on IG, Hurricanes Unfiltered, man. And of course, check out our website, www.hurricanesunfiltered.com. Get all your Hurricanes content right here, Hurricanes Unfiltered. Come on now.